I'm Brad Cooper and welcome to another edition of Choice Cuts. Well, starting this week, something that's far from choice. More than 160,000 subscribers to Choice magazine have been exposed to an unflattering view of the Australian lot feeding industry that has drawn the ire of opposition agriculture spokesman John Cobb. Australian Lot Feeders Association CEO Dougal Gordon has also branded the article, which ran in the consumer advocacy group's printed and online edition, incorrect and inflammatory. Both men are incensed with the article's claims that the industry is unsustainable, utilises chemicals with little discretion and focuses on profit at the expense of the environment, provenance and eating quality. The organisation, which over decades has built a reputation for providing helpful and informative product comparisons in fields as diverse as washing up liquids, fridges and infant car seats, is publicly renowned for providing fair, impartial and well-informed product information. But not on this occasion, both men say. Mr. Cobb says that hard-won reputation has now been trashed by an article representative of a wider political agenda. A decision by Food Standards Australia New Zealand to allow imports of beef from countries affected by BSE has Independent Senator for South Australia Nick Xenophon hopping mad. While imports of fresh beef into Australia are only permitted from New Zealand and Vanuatu, both of which have no history of confirmed BSE, Senator Xenophon said the rule change left consumers potentially exposed to BSE or mad cow disease, as it is more commonly known, due to Australia's weak country of origin labelling laws. He has called on the federal government to overrule the decision, despite FSANZ describing the risk to consumers as negligible. Pfizer Animal Health has a new name, Zoetis, a standalone company launched by the global pharmaceutical giant in New York on February 1. Zoetis now becomes the world's largest standalone company, fully devoted to animal health medicines and vaccines. A local statement said that building on 60 years of experience, Zoetis will continue to deliver quality medicines and vaccines, along with diagnostic products, genetic tests, and a range of services to strengthen its customers' businesses and improve animal health. Australia's beef trade with China is pointing in the right direction, with red meat export values to South Asia during 2012 reaching record levels at $1.1 billion Australian. That's 12% above 2011 and 47% above the 5-year average according to Global Trade Atlas. South Asia's share accounted for 18% of Australia's overall export value during 2012, placing the region as the third highest valued destination following Japan and the US. Beef and veal export values to South Asia during 2012 were $814 million, increasing 11% on 2011 and 49% on the 5-year average. Aside from Hong Kong, which was down 13% on 2011 at $62 million, and the troubled Indonesia, which is down 30% on 2011 at $120 million, beef export values to the remaining countries in South Asia increased during 2012. Among those were Taiwan, which reached $210 million Australian, 7% higher than 2011, and 44% above the 5-year average, while returns from the Philippines grew 15% on 2011 at $82 million. Well, that's all for this week in Choice Cuts. I'll be back again next week. I'll see you then.